Today on Crypto Quick Dive, we're going to take a look at Tezos, also known by its symbol XTZ. So Tezos has been in the news a little bit lately because while most other cryptos are struggling to reach their all-time highs, Tezos has been on a nice run lately, breaking all-time highs and rising quite a bit in the last few days and weeks. Okay, so Tezos currently sits at number 26 on the all-time crypto chart with a market cap of just over 7.3 billion. If we look at some Coinbase data, they obviously have a lot of access to user data, and they say that they're seeing Tezos at a 56% sell rate and a 44% buy rate, which seems to indicate that there is some profit taking going on right now. Let's take a look at the charts. So as you can see, Tezos did in fact break its all-time high of this purple line. So the previous all-time high was about $8.45, and it reached a high of just over $9. It's currently a little bit below that, likely because of that profit taking we were talking about. Now, does it have enough steam to go higher on this move? Well, this is a little bit of an arbitrary arc I drew here connecting these top points, but I'll tell you what's not arbitrary is this trend pattern we're seeing at the bottom, where every time it hits this line, not only does it bounce off of it, but almost every time makes a new higher peak. It's almost like a wave growing and growing and growing higher. So, really fantastic price rise since the last bounce of, to the current price, right around 300%. But it's also a price drop from the last high to the low there. It's about 75%. So if you're holding, then things are probably looking pretty good if you bought back here and you're just holding, or you bought at one of these low points. But holding on through these massive price swings is really something. It's a very interesting chart. Also, if we look at the relative strength index here, we can see a little bit of a descending pattern, but to me, it doesn't really look like a bearish pattern to me. I mean, after this peak completes, if the pattern is to continue, we could very well see another big steep drop off. And I'm sure a lot of people want to front run that and get out while they can. And that's also going to be reflected in a lot of selling pressure. However, according to the RSI, what's interesting is that it does seem to have a little space to go before it gets overbought, and maybe that little bit of space is enough to go higher. All right, let's see what other people on YouTube are saying. Of course, when you see a quick, nice rise in a crypto, a lot of people are going to jump in and talk about it going to the moon, and that's fine because maybe cryptos do go to the moon, right? But let's just take a look. $83 Tezos, that's about 10 times as much. And here we have a price prediction of $400 in 2022. I went ahead and did some math on that for you. That is 48 times higher than it is now, which would give us a market cap of 350 billion and would put Tezos at number 3 currently. Of course, you'd probably assume the rest of the market would rise as well, so it wouldn't necessarily land at number 3. But my point in saying that is, it does sound like a crazy prediction, but then again, if Tezos were to become one of the most important cryptos, it's actually not necessarily that crazy of a goal. I might not necessarily agree with that, but I just thought looking at that math was pretty interesting. All right, so that is the Tezos roundup for today. Again, I really don't have any specific news to show you. It's really, I think, just a technical price rise based on that pattern. And, a lot of people buying as it neared the all-time highs, and then people are going to start selling it back down again. And I think it's really just a technical movement going on at this point. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me, and remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.